What is living? Growth, reproduction, metabolism, cellular organization, consciousness. These are the properties that determine that organism is living or not. Defining properties. These are the properties that are shown by every living organism. For example, metabolism, cellular organization, consciousness. Characteristic properties. These properties are also shown by living organisms, but not all living organisms show them. For example, growth and reproduction. Diversity in the living world. Biodiversity. This refers to the number and type of organisms present on Earth. For example, 1.7 to 1.8 million number of species are known and described. Correct sequence of naming a living organisms. Characterization, identification, nomenclature and classification. ICBN, International Code of Botanical Nomenclature. ICZN, International Code of Zoological Nomenclature. Carolus Linnaeus gives binomial nomenclature. According to it, each name has two components, the generic name and specific epithet. For example, Mangifera indica. In this name, Mangifera represents generic name and indica represents specific epithet. Universal rules of nomenclature. First, biological names are generally in Latin and written in italics. They are Latinized or derived from Latin irrespective of their origin. Second, the first word in a biological name represents the genus while the second component denotes the specific epithet. Third, both the words in a biological name when handwritten are separately underlined or printed in italics to indicate their Latin origin. Fourth, the first word denoting the genus starts with a capital letter while the specific epithet starts with a small letter. It can be illustrated with the example of Mangifera indica. Taxonomic categories. Each category referred to as a unit of classification in fact represents a rank and is commonly termed as taxon. Each rank or taxon in fact represents a unit of classification. Species, genus, family, order, class, phylum or division, kingdom. These are the taxonomic categories and this arrangement of taxonomic categories is referred to as taxonomical hierarchy. As we go higher from species to kingdom, the number of common characteristics goes on decreasing. The lower the taxa, more are the characteristics that the members within the taxon share. Taxonomical aids. Herbarium, botanical garden, museum, zoological park. Key. These are the different taxonomical aids. Herbarium, storehouse of collected plant specimens that are dried, pressed and preserved on sheets. Information on herbarium sheet. Date and place of collection, English local and botanical names, family, collector's name. Herbarium also serve as a quick referral system in taxonomical studies. Botanical garden. Specialized garden have collections of living plants for reference. Plant grown for identification purposes and each plant is labeled indicating its botanical scientific name and its family. Famous botanical garden are at Kew, England, Indian Botanical Garden, Howrah, India, National Botanical Research Institute, Lucknow, India. Museum, set up in educational institutes such as schools and colleges. Collection of preserved plants and animal specimens. Insects are preserved in insect boxes after collecting, killing and pinning. Having collections of skeletons of animals too. Zoological parks. These are the places where wild animals are kept in protected environment under human care and which enable us to learn about their food habits and behavior. Zoological parks, also called zoo. Key. Key is another taxonomical aid used for identification of plants and animals based on the similarities and dissimilarities. Keys are based on the contrasting characters, generally in a pair called couplet, and the choice made between two opposite options. This results in acceptance of only one and rejection of the other. Each statement in the key is called a lead. Separate taxonomic keys are required for each taxonomic category such as family, genus and species for identification purposes. Keys are generally analytic in nature. Flora. Flora contains the actual account of habitat and distribution of plants of a given area. Provides the index of the plant species found in a particular area. Manuals. Manuals are useful in providing information for identification of names of species found in an area. Monograph. Monograph contains information on any one taxon.